chatting here with Iowa State Cyclone Carson Lensing. And Carson, your redshirt freshman year a year ago, what did you learn about the whole process of college football?
I just learned that it's a lot harder than, people make it sound hard, but I realized that it is that hard. And, just adjusting to the game, the speed of the game and everything like that. I feel like this past spring I did a really good job of adjusting. And I'm loving college football right now, though. It's a blast. The level of competition, it makes it that much more fun. And, just to continue improving pushing my limits is always fun to watch, too. So.
Was there a moment that you realized, hey, I belong down here? Perhaps was it this spring when you realized that you really caught up with the speed of the game?
Yeah, I had a real good fall last year. And then this past spring I had the chance to start for the last half of the spring ball. And, we had a scrimmage here where there was a bunch of recruits and parents here, and I had a real good game and a real good scrimmage. And that's when I kind of realized, hey, I can do it. I can hang with the big boys. And, I had a blast doing it, too. So, it's fun and it's exciting. And, just being up here in one of the highest level competitions in college football, and knowing that you can compete with the best of them, and it's just a lot of fun. And yeah, I would say this spring is when I realized, hey, I can really do this.
I know they have you listed as a defensive end. Is that where you're going to stay? I know there was some talk position-wise and where you're going to be here at Iowa State, but is that where you're kind of falling into?
Yeah, yep. I play the Leo, which is be a defensive end, outside linebacker kind of deal. And I've really adapted to defensive end here. I used to play high school linebacker and tight end and, DN too. Just a bit of everywhere. So it's real nice to finally sit down and get my own position and focus on one thing. I love DN. I feel like I've been improving a lot. My pass rush has got a lot better. I remember Coach Tom Manning, the first practice we ever had last fall, said that was the worst pass rush he'd ever seen when I did my first one-on-one. And I think I'm starting to prove him wrong a little bit. So I'm doing real well at the end, I think.
Was that a little bit of motivation when the coach gets after you like that?
Oh, of course. You don't want a coach talking down on you like that. And, you just want to prove him wrong, prove everyone else wrong who saw that rep. And, that's all you can ask for is do your best and prove them wrong if they say something like that. So.
When I talked to Coach Campbell in May over in Clear Lake, he mentioned you as one of the guys that had one of the better springs, and perhaps they're expecting a little bit out of you as you start your redshirt freshman year. Does that give you a little bit more confidence, a little bit of a shot in the arm?
Yeah, right now I'm sitting real well. The depth chart isn't final or anything like that, and I'm not worried about that either. But I know that I can hang with the best of them, here at Iowa State, and I feel like I can at least. And Coach Campbell has shown confidence in me that he wants me on the field, and he's told me that. And all I got to do is go out there and perform for him and my best of my ability. And if they keep giving me the opportunity, that's what I'm going to do. So.
And your name might not be in the depth chart, but defensive line in college football, you pretty much got to go 10 deep nowadays anyway, don't you?
Yeah, especially in the Big 12 here, everyone's running high-tempo offenses off and on the field. You got to keep guys fresh. There's 10, 15-play drives. No way a guy's going to be able to last that long in 100-degree weather down in Texas. So, you gotta have real good depth, and I think we have that here. So.
As for yourself, how are you a better football player today than when you left high school, than when you came to campus last year?
I think I'm better in the fact that I've just adjusted to the game, the speed of the game a lot more, and that I'm a lot stronger than I was. I gained 30 pounds since I've been here, so I just feel like I'm more physically ready, mentally ready, know exactly what's going on now after that first year. I've done everything once, so.
And I know it was maybe a little bit of a challenge. You were recruited by one staff, but you're playing for another staff. But have those concerns been eased away pretty quickly?
Yeah, I did love Coach Rhodes and that staff. They were the ones that offered me to start with. But now that Coach Campbell's here, he's stuck with me just as much as Coach Rhodes was. So, and they've shown me the same confidence in me. And it wasn't really tough for me like it was for some of these guys who were here right away during the staff change. But it was a little different, but I wouldn't have it any other way right now. I love where I'm sitting at. I love the coaches right now, so it's going great.
And is it a little bit of a reality check with your defensive line coach and the situation he's going through right now?
Yeah, we're all feeling for Coach Rashid. He was in here yesterday. This is his getaway right now, and we're part of his family as well as he's part of ours. So, it's just a real tough situation with what he's going through. We pray for him every night, pray for him during every meeting. And he comes in here with the same attitude that he always has. He's always got a smile on his face, even though we know he's going through the toughest thing you could probably go through almost. And we're all here for him, and we just want to play hard for him too. So.
And as for the team itself, you guys were playing your best football at the end of the season last year. Is it a case of kind of picking up where you left off and maybe just getting better every day?
Yeah, that's a while ago already, so that's kind of tough to pick off where you left off. But we were playing great football, so you'd love to do that. But it's a new season, so new faces, new everything. I didn't play last year. I was on the sideline cheering my guys on, so I'll have a chance to play this year. Obviously, I hope we win, and all you can ask for is a few wins and win as many as you can in a row. Last year we ended the season real on some high notes, and just got to keep on doing that.
Final question for you: what's your number one personal goal this year? What in your mind is the team's number one goal this year?
Well, my number one goal is for the team to have success. Coach Campbell always says, don't just have your goals set on a bowl game. Go into every game wanting to win every game. We're set on a national championship. That's our goal. It's a lofty goal, but that's our goal. My goal is, get on the field as much as I can and help the team as much as I can. Whatever I can do, whether it's special teams, whether it's first, second, third string D end, whether they move me to any other position. I'm willing to do it. So just to get on the field and just whole team success is my goal, and I think that's the goal for everyone here.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks, Darren.